Through spring ball and the beginning of fall camp, June Jones has had a lot of really nice things to say about Traylon Shead. You work with him every day in drills. What impresses you the most about Traylon?
I think he brings a lot to the table. He's a good runner. He's strong. He's a big back. So just getting him reps and getting him accustomed to what we do this offense, that's big for us.
Does he remind you of anyone, like someone you played with or someone you've seen elsewhere?
No, I mean, not that I can think of. Nothing in the run and shoot that I've been a part of have we had a back like this.
You mentioned the process of getting him used to what you're running. How much of an adjustment is that for him in terms of learning the new technology and just the new pass protections and that kind of thing?
We're a unique offense, so I'm sure he hasn't done this. And he's been here for spring, and now he's going to go this. I think it's the fourth day of training camp, fourth practice. So it should be a big adjustment for him. But we're just going to bring him along and see how things go.
This is his fourth team in the last 5 years or whatever it is. He was a star in high school, went to Texas, then went to Navarro. Does that transition, moving from one school and one offense to another, has that helped him with the learning process since he's had to learn a new system several times before?
I'm sure it does. I mean, the more football you're exposed to, I think the better you're going to process the game and just know the basics of the game and the fundamentals of the game. So him having that background just helps him. He's had different style of coaches throughout his career, as you said, and this will just be another one that he just has to learn.
Another guy you're working with, redshirt freshman Prescott Line. When you stood him next to his brother last year, they look a lot alike. They're almost the same height. They're almost the same weight. I guess Prescott's bulked up to 235 or 40 now. How different are they as players? It's easy to assume they're the same guy because they have the same body style and the same last name. But are there notable differences in what kind of player they are?
They have their own unique aspects. I think Zach is the guy that it's hard to replace a guy Zach Line. I think he played for 4 years. He owns the second leading rush behind Eric Dickerson and all of his stats. So the value that he brought as his leadership and all those things, it's hard to replace. But Prescott comes into his own, and he talks to Zach, he learns Zach, he's learning from him, and I think Prescott has an upside. So he's a redshirt freshman. He still has room to grow, and I think he's one of our better pass blockers that we have.
You mentioned his pass blocking ability, and his background is a lot like his brother's. He was a wrestler, he was a linebacker. Mel DeLora bragged the other day that he's benching over 400 pounds. How polished is he as a blocker? Is that his biggest strength right now?
We all can grow. I think pass blocking is exceptional, but I think he still has room to grow, as well as doing the running things, doing the coming out the backfield, catching the ball, and just as overall, I think he has a lot of room to grow. But I think his blocking is really good, but there's always room to grow. I think we had one-on-ones today that he got mad, he got beat a couple times, and we're gonna go back to the drawing board and we're gonna learn from that.
June Jones was saying a few minutes ago that Nlemchi has come a long way, really even in just the last year and during the spring. He's a big guy, he's a fast guy. Where is he now in your assessment of his development?
I feel the same way that he's coming along, and I haven't been with him the last 2 years. I was coaching the running backs last year. I was coaching the quarterbacks as he was a running back last year, so I didn't get to spend too much time with him. But he's been a joy to coach, and the kid, he has heart, he has fight, he wants it really bad, and he's gonna do things, anything he do, and that's similar to all the guys that we have in the running back. Anything that we can do to help this team is our mentality at running back. So I think Casey's coming along just fine, and I'm looking for him to just continue to grow, just like Prescott and Traylon and the rest of the guys.
You were a record-setting quarterback at University of Hawaii. How weird is it for you to be working with running backs instead of the guys throwing the ball?
My eyes were trained to look down the field. Now my eyes are trained to look in the box now. So it's different in that aspect, but I love every part of it. I love being a part of it. I love being with the guys, and just being with those guys and having those guys to coach, and I enjoy every moment of it. Is it a difference? Maybe from the coaching aspect, from looking in the coverage and looking down inside the box. That's a little bit different, but I enjoy.